Hello. I just realized my mic wasn't working. Well, anyway, as I was saying, pretty much to summarize, the Type 21 civilization, once again built off the mind, the body, and the spirit, and the soul, and the heart, and the ability to create this magnificent universe, especially off of what we know. Once again, following the 5 yamas, the 5 niyamas, 5 great daily duties, and being diligent, reverent, focused, unified, peaceful, friendly, courteous, kind, honorable, trustworthy, and committed. And this level of commitment, of course, is the beautiful amount of the peace that comes with it is so extraordinary. The effort, of course, of working hard now and the reward that we reap is just, it's literally living in eternal bliss. The type of freedom, mental clarity, and just overall awareness that comes from the result of practice. For example, a practice of brahmacharis or brahmacharya, meditation, yoga, and of course the studying and the learning and the teaching of the Vedas, and the wisdom that's provided by our advanced extraterrestrial and subterranean family, as we are already unified. During the process of unifying, we believe that we are already that which we believe to become, and we are absolutely fantastically extraordinary human beings. There are the type of we are so grand. We are absolutely, of course it's already known, we are on the spotlight. The entire universe is watching Earth right now. This show, this production, this life form, every human being, every single living thing, animate and inanimate object, has an incredibly important key role to play, and we're awakening to our true nature. Our true nature, obviously, which is known and which is also what we're being awakened to, is the fact that, of course, that we are creator beings, that we are unified with our galactic family and our subterranean family, and that we have more advanced technology that's being revealed by our will. Our will is, of course, is to create paradise on Earth. Our will is to create a grand future and a grand present for our children and our children's children and for ourselves. And our future is to be stable, sustainable foundations built upon the most spectacular galactic society that we could possibly build. And this could be made of crystal, gold, mountains of pristine wonder, oceans, seas, lakes, ocean cities, water cities, sky towns, sky cities, crystal cavern cities, all the way to buildings on landscapes that which was thought previously impossible. Spaceships, motherships accounting for many types of establishments that are able to be in the ability to be capable of holding many, many, many different establishments, restaurants, food places, obviously, locations, daycares if need be, recreation to holographic displays to common rooms to parks, lakes, rivers, oceans, all the things that a mothership needs or and this is the thing. I mean, of course, we can create motherships, and of course, there's already those that exist, Andromedans. But of course, we're building our own here on Earth as well, and this will be like a peaceful way to transition throughout. All right, and there's already spaceships. For example, the USS Hill and Coulter. USSS, making sure I said the right number of S's. USSS Hill and Coulter and the USSS Curtis LeMay are just some of the spaceships that are derived in codename Solar Warden. And there's many other spaceships as well. And the paradigm breaking is just the realization that we don't. It's super exciting that we have the ability to go to other planets and, of course, other solar systems and other star systems and other universes that we, of course, are very instrumental in creating in this Type 1 civilization. Excuse me, in this Type 21 civilization. 10 to the power of 216 watts. Allows us to build a Type 22 civilization, which is 10 to the power of 222. Excuse me. 226 watts. Which, of course, is a large amount of energy. And that's, of course, a lot of zeros. But the point is, one, the animated conscious of liberty. Two, just the desire for freedom. Three, the ability to create freedom. Four, freedom. The ability to create freedom. Four, the freedom that's provided by the mind. And ultimately, the key thing is that the questions to answer. Once again, we become our own masters. I was going to brag about myself, but I'm not going to do that right now. The key point is we are able to accelerate, motivate, enhance ourselves, and then, once again, launch through and kind of experience that which our mind is already able to grasp. Experience that which we always knew was possible, and therefore experience our conscious ability of awakening, of transitioning, of the epic power that we have within us, and being in tune with the universe. So, the marvelous thing about some of just the higher level of consciousness is, for example, just discovering is the fact that we can be, once again, I've already mentioned this before, but that we can be anything, or at least we're able to set our mind to anything and then manifest it, and we're able to ultimately unite in not only the mind, which is infinite and like the infinite mind, but also able to feel in this Type 21 civilization, which is so spectacular about this Type 21 civilization, developing into a Type 22 civilization. It's not only the practice of that, which is one instilled by the mind, which is what the mind is therefore very used for, because of course thoughts have energy. Also, the fact that, once again, our ability to unite through this Type 21 civilization, Type 22 civilization, growth, building, and development, is the essence of, one, creativity, essence of a function, of acceleration, and of paradise. Of course. The main point is to go back to one of the really key things that I was mentioning earlier. Is of course is the brain, is the memories, is the ability to in dream state one astral project to expand the light body, or just go travel in your light body, or just the memories, or just the experience that you have in your dreams. Like for example, if you play an instrument, and your brain still learns how to play the instrument, developing those muscles, those the air, lungs, if it's wind, or the finger motions, and thinking of the tone, the ability to learn, for example, also happens, and that's just one ability to learn, which is to learn. Happens also during entrainment, sleep entrainment, heart mind entrainment, and during sleep, and during REM or REM, and during dream state. It's a wonderful thing about dream state. And of course, lots of other things happen in dream state because of that. And you can build, of course, upon that, and then, once again, that's exactly how, excuse me, I can't remember his name. But it's Nikola Tesla's reincarnation. He speaks himself as Nikola Tesla's reincarnation, and he has the dreams, or he builds the invention, and then he has the dream, and then he remembers how to build the rest of it, and then he builds the rest of it when he wakes up. Of course, there's many studies, many types of research, and we're also finding more and more about this. But already, the mind is able to build this Type 20, or build this Type 22 civilization, Type 21 civilization. That already is the key, the moment, the ability, and the fascination, or the utilization of this type of way that we can already exist in and accelerate. Because of course, to build this is of course to help us in our creation as this Type 21 transitioning into a Type 22 civilization. Funnels, in a sense. Funnels. What's the word? I guess kind of, not funnels actually, kind of more embraces, expands, and enunciates, that's a good word, and elevates the ability for our innate abilities in the first place, recognizes them, of course, and puts it on our ability, like for example, puts it on our frequency. So our frequency is, of course, always higher. This Type 21 civilization of the power output of 10 to the 216th watts, once again, allows us to do that. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Christopher Curtis Bond, on this edition of Fire of Liberty, creating paradise around the earth, around the universe, co-creating peace, stability, sustainability, with unlimited abundance, in unlimited abundance, and with the never-ending supply of prosperity. And, of course, the humanitarian works only increase, and the desire for peace on earth as well increases. And the force of good is, of course, undefeatable. And the effort put into it is unparalleled. level of invincibility, without a doubt, comes with this great responsibility, of course, which is building, growing, leading, being a master on this planet. Of course, it's very, very possible, easy, and it's definitely underway to remove the Cabal, but it's not necessarily about removing them, because we can, once again, I'm very unique in this, I'm probably the only one that could say this, but we can be so enlightened as to let them coexist in our world, and as a matter of fact, we can outbuild it, and perhaps it was on purpose. The grand balance that is between the light and dark could not have been possible without the Cabal that served, or we wouldn't have a desire to know about what is allowing us to grow from the not that I really want to put too much attention and intent in the Cabal, but just knows there it's very, very amazing how we can be free at a grander level, since we understand what it means to be free from, for example, well, it's already known, but I'm not going to say all the negative things, but I'm going to say all the positive things, the opposites. We're able to do all the abundance, the limitlessness of having whatever we need, the limitlessness of communication, consumption, and ability to transitionable ability, I guess we'll call that agility, allows us to create, enhance, develop, and manifest. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Christopher Michael Curtis Bone, and another edition of Fire of Liberty. It is May 20th, 2017, Sunday, and it's an honor, a responsibility, and a large amount of respect to change the world and make it a better place. Co-creating paradise. Good morning. I love you all.